You eat a meal. Sugar or glucose enters your bloodstream. Normally, a hormone called insulin acts like a key, letting that glucose into your cells for energy. But with diabetes, that key is either broken or missing, so the glucose builds up in your blood. At first, you feel completely normal, but quietly, silently, a chain reaction begins. Over months and years, that excess sugar starts to injure your body from the inside out. Today, we're going to follow that chain reaction, cell by cell, to understand the silent damage of diabetes and how to stop it. Glucose itself isn't the enemy. It's one of your body's most important fuels. The problem is when it's locked out of your cells. In type 1 diabetes, the immune system destroys the pancreatic cells that make the insulin keys. In type 2, the cell locks become resistant to the keys, and the pancreas eventually struggles to keep up. Different causes, but the same result. Too much glucose remains in the blood. When glucose levels stay high, the very chemistry of your blood begins to change. It interacts with proteins and fats, chemically altering them in a process called glycation. This sparks inflammation and oxidative stress, which irritates the delicate single-cell lining of your blood vessels. This is where the damage truly begins, because blood vessels are the delivery system for your entire body. When they're compromised, the consequences appear everywhere. In the large vessels leading to your heart and brain, this constant irritation helps build up fatty plaques. If one of those plaques ruptures, a blood clot can form, blocking blood flow and causing a heart attack or a stroke. This is why diabetes is not just a blood sugar disorder. It's a disease of the entire circulatory system. The damage is just as severe in the tiny, microscopic vessels. Think of your kidneys. They contain millions of tiny filters that clean your blood. Persistently high glucose scars those filters. They become leaky, allowing valuable protein to escape into your urine. Over time, filtering ability declines, leading to chronic kidney disease, often without any obvious symptoms until the damage is severe. The same thing happens in your eyes. Delicate vessels in the retina can leak fluid or bleed, blurring vision and, if left untreated, leading to permanent vision loss. The damage doesn't stop there. Your nerves also need a healthy blood supply to survive. High glucose can injure them directly and also starve them of oxygen by damaging their lifeline vessels. This causes neuropathy, a burning, tingling, or worse, a complete loss of feeling that often begins in the feet. Numbness is incredibly dangerous. You could get a cut or a blister and not even feel it. And because circulation is already poor, healing slows to a crawl. A small, unfelt wound can become a severe infection, sometimes requiring amputation. It sounds bleak, but this is the most important part of the story. This chain reaction can be interrupted. These complications are not inevitable. For those already diagnosed, consistent care is the key. It's about more than just monitoring blood sugar. It's about protecting your entire cardiovascular system by managing blood pressure and cholesterol. It's about vigilance, attending regular eye exams, getting kidney tests, and inspecting your feet every single day. So, what does diabetes do to your body? It changes your blood chemistry, which then attacks your circulatory system. Damaged vessels lead to vulnerable organs. But a diagnosis is not destiny. Every blood sugar check, every walk, every balanced meal, every medication taken correctly is an act of defiance. It's a way to break the silent chain reaction before the damage becomes permanent. The damage may begin quietly, but your actions can speak louder.